Good morning, guys. Happy Sunday, happy rest day, and happy day 14. Yes, it is day 14 because you guys do have stretch and release today, which is a fantastic video to do today. It's not very long, but it is a lot of stretching, which will be great to help loosen your body up now that we are 2 weeks into the program. So, if you watched my live videos, or if you've been watching my live videos, I said in one of them last week that I would let you know when it was okay to step on the scale. Now, typically speaking, I don't want you guys on the scale except for once a month at the end of each round and checking before we go on to do our calculations for the next round. But I understand that everybody gets anxious and they are starting to see results and feeling really good, and so you guys want to check. So here's the deal. Today is the first day that I say it's okay if you get on the scale. And rest day is a great day to do it because you're not swollen from already doing the workout. Like, let's say you get up really early in the morning, you do your workout, you eat a meal, and then you're like, oh yeah, I wanted to weigh myself. And then you get on the scale. It might be a little bit different because you're going to have a little more blood volume. So today is a great day to do it. Now, here's a couple things when it comes to the scale. I'm sure most of you guys know this, but just in case. You want to weigh yourself at the same time every day so that it's consistent, right? And typically speaking, it's best to weigh yourself first thing in the morning before you've eaten anything because you don't eat the exact same thing every single morning. And so if you eat something that sits a little heavier today than you did on day one, it might throw it a little bit, you know, even though you're losing weight and that sort of thing. So it's always good to weigh yourself first thing in the morning. It's great to do it on a rest day. I don't want you guys doing it more than every 2 weeks. Now, couple of things that go along with being allowed to weigh yourself, so don't go turn me off yet and run away and do it. If you weigh yourself today, you also have to do measurements and you have to take side-by-side photos. I'm not asking, I'm telling. Because we've talked about this, the number on the scale doesn't tell you everything. And I see you guys posting photos saying like, oh, there's not a big difference or there's no difference on the scale, and then you post your photos and I'm like, well, it looks like you lost 5 pounds to me, so yay, because that means you burn fat converted to lean muscle, which is fantastic, okay? And you guys, I know there's this common myth that muscle weighs more than fat. That's not what it is. Muscle, 5 pounds is 5 pounds. Muscle takes up a lot less room than fat. So having 5 pounds of lean muscle on your body and looking smaller, you'll still weigh the same on the scale, which is why a lot of times you guys are seeing that the scale isn't moving as much, but you look way smaller. The inches have come down. You've lost a lot of fat and you've converted to, and you've built lean muscle, okay? So that's what that is. So yes, if you're gonna weigh yourself today, you also have to do measurements and you have to do side-by-side photos from day one and today. And post them all, let us celebrate. But you don't have to weigh yourself today, you guys. If you're feeling really good, and you don't care and you don't want to know, it's not necessary. I'm just sort of giving this for the people who are anxious to jump on the scale. The other thing is you do not get to switch brackets today just because you've lost weight. So if you get on the scale and you're like, oh my God, I lost 10 pounds. No, you don't get to redo your calculation and move down a bracket or whatever it is. This is just a little midway checkpoint through phase 1 that I'm giving to you guys because I know a lot of people have been excited and a lot of people are jumping on the scale anyways. So if you're jumping on anyways, I'm just sort of giving you my guidelines for where we're at. You don't recalculate, you only recalculate at the end of every bracket. You do side-by-side photos, you do measurements also, you celebrate all of it, and you guys, if you lose like 4 or 5 pounds, like let's say you've lost like 4 pounds, don't come on here and complain and be like, I only lost 4 pounds. Are you kidding me? That's fantastic. You celebrate that. You be proud of that. You stuck with it. It's day 14. You lost 4 pounds. Great job. That's more than you'd lose if you weren't doing anything. And that's amazing. Like, don't always expect to see massive numbers falling off the scale every week. Slow and steady wins a race, and everybody's at different points in their journey. So some people are going to lose a lot up front. Some people are going to lose slowly over the entire course of 80 days. Some people aren't going to lose it a lot at all in this first phase, and then in phase 2 and 3 it's going to come falling off of them. Everybody is different, and this is why I tell you guys not to compare yourselves, because it doesn't mean it's not working for you. It just means it works differently for everybody. So there it is. If you're going to do it, you know what you got to do. Have fun, enjoy your rest day, and I will talk to you guys all later. Bye.